Hello, I have here a newspaper headline, has many. Stuck delegate in flagrant. In flagrant? Unbelievable. Delegate arrested for attempted murder in the act. But the delegate did not remain arrested because he has influential friends, or perhaps because he is a delegate. Thus, delegate can steal, kill, rape. My word today is for the judges and to the legal system. The judicial system is for me the most rotten system which is set up today and organized among the nations. The legal system stinks in all the worst scent that can be supposed, which has failure and problem in the world system, in any system of the government. In fact, without the knowledge of the glorious book Bible, man's mind is a garbage, only serves to hell, not to be empty. So I ask, delegate was stuck in flagrant. Now he's loose. Funny, I remember in 2009, I had millennial works in the net, and therefore I wasn't arrested in flagrant, because what was there for decades. And I went arrested and wasn't in flagrant. I went not arrested for attempted murder. Funny, judge, but I got stuck for 18 days because of that bitch called Maria Elisa Lubanco Peixoto, the crazy judge who signed my arrest. But I spoke of my point of view, just an opinion. I said according to you, because in fact I did not say anything, because what appears in my complaint is that I promoted, please don't laugh, please you, humble, which is watching this video, don't die laughing. I was accused of promoting the end of the Assembly of God, but had neither a member accusing me of anything. Promoting the end of the Assembly of God. The public prosecutor is a crazy organ. Prosecutors are separate rat race. Promoting the end of the Assembly of God? Please, has condition of one citizen to promote the end of an institution that some 100 million members? 100 million members. An institution that has hundreds of years, so established that even the politicians are part of it. I was accused of promoting the end of the Assembly of God. I had both charges. The other charge was that I spoke of the Jews. I don't know what I've said about the Jews. I don't know why they are charging me about the Jews. I don't know what I said about the Jews. Because surely something evil, I have not spoke against the Jews, because I have nothing against the Jews. Which is the problem of the guy to being a Jew, or anything else. And I didn't spoke against the Jews. I am a person knowledgeable of Jewish culture, as part of my ministerial chair to know Judaism, Jewish culture. But those are the two charges promoted against me. In other words, I've said something about the Assembly of God and against the Jews. What was the result? 18 days in jail. Because of that crazy bitch, Maria Elisa Peixoto Lubanco. Judge of shit who lives in Copacabana. I spoke and I was arrested. But I just shown to you a newspaper that says that the guy was not arrested, but shot against me, was an attempt to murder. He tried to take my life. However, it is not possible. Then he caught another Christian young boy, the spiritualist delegate, the delegate practitioner of black magic, Henrique Paulo Mesquita Pessoa. He shot, and his intention was to kill. It was an attempt to murder. His intention was to kill me. Initially, it was to kill me, but I already told you this is not possible. They did not invent a weapon that can kill me, but it hit another Christian. He was arrested, but did not remain arrested, not even 24 hours. There is something wrong. Sirs, judge, judicial system, you have to agree with me that there is something wrong. I've said something according to what you said, because in fact I did not say it. It's a lie of you. I said something and I went arrested for 18 days. And the guy tried to kill alive and was not arrested, not even 18 minutes. Are you valuing someone's life? No, you are not valuing a life. A life for you has no value. But you earn 30,000 reais a month. Judge had own health plan. No one ever saw a judge receiving first aid in any corner. The judge have health plan and own hospitals. The judge, for those unaware, received a little housing aid of 5,000 reais a month. This is housing aid of the judge. A guy who earned 30,000 reais a month is not worried about a poor guy who was shot by a delegate. And the young man was between life and death and escaped by the grace of God. The judge are not worried with this. The judicial system is a shame, or is not. I spoke and I was arrested 18 days. The other tried to kill and was not arrested. Have a judge who is man enough to appear before me? My email is pastortupirani@hotmail.com. Schedule a meeting with me inside the Central Forum. Invite all those you wish to see if I don't keep all of you mouth shut. You judge stink more than the worst rotting savage waste of rats. You judges are the shit of a society. You judges are a shit. The judiciary is a shit. And that's why I wrote and already runs in society and internet a few years. This here. Legal system collapse. The legal system is a collapse. In this book, I put several documents and decrees of the judiciary that is coming into confrontation. A cloud of a promoter does a lot of charges against me. Then comes another and says, no, it is not. This is freedom of speech. Religion. This talk of religions on side. The system has no rule. Which moves the system is the head of each one. When Maria Elisa, the degenerated judge, the crazy bitch, ordered my arrest, another judge said she was crazy and that prison has no sense and ordered my release. In the United States and in many places in the world, so many people were sentenced to death for the judge. And then was discovered that the person was innocent. How many people already fulfilled 10, 15, 20 years in prison and found that the person was innocent because the system that you defend and live is a flawed. But you know this. But you don't want to move in this structure. Screw it all. But you are not worried. You are the owners of the society. You don't step on the same ground that the population. You do not breathe the same air. You do not eat the same bean and not eat the same rice. Actually, if you had eaten, you have not this unbearable stink. The judicial system is to spit in the face of you. The judicial system is rotten and foul, disgusting. The judiciary is the worst race that humanity have ever produced. It's what makes part of the legal system. How many people sentenced innocently? In my case, I was 18 days stuck because they said that I have promoted the end of the assembly of God, and I said something about a Jew. You said this because I did not recognize this accusation at all. I did not recognize these accusations. But the guy who shot a person and could kill him, the value of life is not important to you, judge. You have decreed his release to reply in freedom. But because I only said something, I could not answer in freedom. Because you stink, you are rotten, you are this way, one screen and the other, all together. Smelly race, this is the judiciary. And this is why I use this here. Bible yes, Constitution not. Put me to judge a cause, and you will see that an innocent will never go to jail. Because my motto is, better a lose guilty than an innocent pay for something that cannot be proved. You are smelling, very smelling. And it's not a matter to say I'm sorry. Swallow. Swallow, can swallow. And between us, tell me something. When you will change this judgment system of you, you are taking papers. I watched some judgments. Pay attention. What happens? I will speak of my cause. I went there to watch live. I entered in that prostitution then, and I watched the judgment of my cause live. Look what a madness. Had a promoter and had another promoter and a judge. A projector is speaking ill of me, and the other also talking bad about me, and the judge hearing both. The judge hearing the two colleagues speaking ill of me, and they elucidated everything bad about me. All farce. They were saying things that I've never said, saying that I said that I was rich, that I had money, when in fact I said that I had resource to put the videos on the net. How much cost to put a video in the net? 5 cents? 10 cents? Sir, degenerated, ban, for me that's a bomb. Luiz Noronha Dantas, a promoter, a note disqualified instead of looking for a chair to rest and take care of his rheumatism. A man with no dignity, with no posture, speaks, looks a mad dog, hydrophobic, drooling, a mason bomb, degenerated, without concept. He is not a man to face anyone, hiding behind paperwork, speaking like the legs of someone aborting a child, a real bomb in the system. All talking and filling the head of the judge. So, this way is easy to condemn everyone. And where is the guy who is guilty? The guy who is guilty has no right to talk about the system of you. You that decide without hearing the accused person. Gentlemen, until today I was not heard. Until now, they did not hurt me. You should be saying, it's not possible, you was hurt. I was hurt? What I've said? Show me the things I said, show me my signature. So far, I have not been hurt. They asked me questions, but no one allowed me to speak. I had to answer only the questions. And in the process, the things I said are not included in the process the way I said, but contrary to all I said. Exactly as is in the movies, everything you say can be used against you in court. So I advise those who are accused, do not respond. They reverse all. They are a race of silver of red in the system. How is possible you pick up the papers, put forth a person, and one person order the arrest of a human being? How is this possible, gentlemen? How can an aberration of this happen, race? How can a business of this, sour rats, degenerated, infamous? You do not exist. You have no character of conduct. You are nothing. Not even the trash of a society. We cannot compare you at all. How is possible a person order the arrest of a human being? How? Don't you think there should have a conciliatory joint? Researchers, examiners? Don't you think there should have at least 3 judges in courts, because they do not recognize judges? Don't you think that should have at least 3 judges to examine things? You don't think, I know, well, this is because the mind of you belongs to the devil, the prince of this century. I, the priest of the living God, exceed in you and a lot. The law of you, to me, don't represent anything. I follow the Bible, my law is the Bible. I am the priest of the living God, and I will never judge a cause as you judge. You are slaves of the system, and you have to keep it alive. This way it continues giving you 30, 40, and 50,000 per month. Where have you seen this? A judge earned 60,000. A judge in the middle of his career is already receiving 60,000 reais. Oh, absurd. This is an aggression. To do what? To have privilege on the desecrated society and corrupted routine, legal system in collapse. There is all the revelation going around the whole world, or am I wrong? I've said something and I was arrested for 18 days. The delegate has shot a man, came in an environment that he knew he couldn't come armed, prevailing of the lack of security, prevailing of his position of shit delegate he was, shot in the presence of authorities, of police. He shot, disrespect everyone in the 5th court in Copacabana. He shot, distorting all concept, tried to kill a person, tried to kill me. He couldn't and tried to kill another person, and the guy is free. Because I said something according to you, I was arrested 18 days. Congratulations, gentlemen. Here is my applause to the great system that you defend. A rotten system like this just exists if there are bad links, disgusting, smelling, as you judge. Just one question. Dislike it. Order my arrest, or rather first, to justify a little bit. Give me a gun and send one of you in front of me. Who knows, you cannot get an alibi to show the greatness of your system, so it will be easy for you to say, the guy was not arrested because he said anything. Now he was arrested because he shot a jerk of a judge. You make me sick. Go to shit. You are all a race of jerk. All of you call judgment, I call road. When prosecutors open their mouth to speak, it's like an open horn latrine. You make me sick. I will stop here, or I will throw up here. You make me sick.
Vou vomitar aqui, vocês me nojam.